say it's soft, you like the sound of cotton whispers when you breathe. I see you turn the hem too long, your body wrapped in something gone. But every night it pulls me near, like time can't steal what's resting here. You don't say much when day is through, but I know I'm still close to you. In borrowed cloth and linen skin, you love me in the shirt you sleep in. It smells like soap and something warm, like dreams you keep just out of reach. You curl into its gentle form, and I get caught in every crease. I see you turn the hem too long, your body wrapped in something gone. But every night it pulls me near, like time can't steal what's resting here. You don't say much when day is through, but I know I'm still close to you. In borrowed cloth and linen skin, you love me in the shirt you sleep in. Come loose, I'll stitch each one with loving use. For nothing's worn or thrown away that holds the way you feel me stay. You don't say much when day is through, but I know I'm still close to you. In borrowed cloth and linen skin, you love me in the shirt you sleep in. You always check the door at night, a twist to pull in one more check. Like love is found in doing right, not roses placed around the bed. That final click before you turn feels warmer than the fire that burns. It says we're safe, we're home, we're still. Without a word, without a thrill. It's not the way you touch my skin, but how you close the quiet in and keep the world beyond the frame, so I can dream inside your name. I used to roam, but now I wait to hear that sound, the closing voice that says we're home when all the lights have settled down. That final click before you turn feels warmer than the fire that burns. It says we're safe, we're home, we're still. Without a word, without a thrill. It's not the way you touch my skin, but how you close the quiet in and keep the world beyond the frame, so I can dream inside your name. And if one day I go before, I hope you still lock every door and feel me standing in that sound still turning keys where love is found. It's not the way you touch my skin, but how you close the quiet in and keep the world beyond the frame, so I can dream inside your name. You always steal the blanket first, a tug, a twist, then you curl tight. I sigh like it's a little curse, but secretly it feels just right. Your feet are cold, your hands are warm, you kick and twist like some small storm. And though I grumble, roll and groan, you turn this bed into our home. It's not about the stolen sheep, but how your chaos feels complete. And wrapped in half a quilt or less, I find myself in love's own mess. The moonlight lands across your face, you murmur words from half a dream, and I just stay content in place. Inside your world, no need to scheme. Your feet are cold, your hands are warm, you kick and twist like some small storm. And though I grumble, roll and groan, you turn this bed into our home. It's not about the stolen sheep, but how your chaos feels complete. And wrapped in half a quilt or less, I find myself in love's own mess. So steal away and take your share, I'll meet you where the blankets tear. For even pulled on either side, you still end up curled by my side. It's not about the stolen sheep, but how your chaos feels complete. And wrapped in half a quilt or less, I find myself in love's own mess. At 6, each glowing bulb a tiny vow. They sway like prayers on cotton wicks that make the night feel soft somehow. We light them slow and watch them blink, then sit and sip and barely think. The fence becomes a glowing line between your heart and what is mine. We never planned a grand parade, just little lights we softly made. And every time the fence lights up, fingers tracing warm gold arcs. And though the nights grow still and long, you fill them full of quiet sparks. We light them slow and watch them blink, then sit and sip and barely think. The fence becomes a glowing line between your heart and what is mine. We never planned a grand parade, just little lights we softly made. And every time the fence lights up, it feels like love inside a cup. And when the bulbs burn out one day, I'll still recall the softest way you lit the dark with gentle scents and hung your heart along that fence. We never planned a grand parade, just little lights we softly made. And every time the fence lights up, it feels like love inside a cup. Never wear the same two socks, one red and one a fading green. But darling, I have learned it talks about the joy in things unseen. It's not about the perfect pair, but how you walk like you don't care. And every step beside your own feels more like home than I have known. I never heart could light a patch of any road or woven thread where mismatched love still led instead. I used to fold my drawers just so, each corner sharp and color right. Then you arrived, a softer glow that made the chaos feel like light. It's not about the perfect pair, but how you walk like you don't care. And every step beside your own feels more like home than I have known. I never need it all to match, not when your heart could light a patch of any road or woven thread where mismatched love still led instead. So walk ahead, you wild and bright, I'll follow in your fearless light. And if we stumble, lose the map, your socks will still bring laughter back. I never need it all to match, not when your heart could light a patch of any road or woven thread where mismatched love still led instead. Three spoons lay quiet in the sink. You said the first two weren't quite right. You sipped, then paused, began to think. till sweetness met your measured light. You never said what you had done, just handed me the morning sun. But I could taste your careful care, in every drop you left it there. Some show their love in grand display, but you just stir and find a way. And 3 old spoons can say so much when they're still warm from someone's touch. You hum a tune, then walk away, your robe still trailing coffee steam. And though the morning feels halfway, you filled it like a waking dream. You never said what you had done, just handed me the morning sun. But I could taste your careful care, in every drop you left it there. Some show their love in grand display, but you just stir and find a way. And 3 old spoons can say so much when they're still warm from someone's touch. So if I wake and find just 2, I'll know you rushed but still thought through, and smile at how you always bring your heart to every little thing. Some show their love in grand display, but you just stir and find a way. 3 old spoons can say so much when they're still warm from someone's touch. You sip and set your cup just so, and leave your print along the side. A crimson kiss, a silent show of every word you never hide. The dishes pile, the days go fast, but that small stain, it seems to last. A whisper left on porcelain that says I love you once again. You never need to sign your name, that lipstick mark still speaks the same. A fleeting blush that lingers long, like quiet verses in a song. You never notice when you leave, but I still wait to catch the trace. That shade of rose you softly weave becomes my favorite kind of grace. The dishes pile, the days go fast, but that small stain, it seems to last. A whisper left on porcelain that says I love you once again. You never need to sign your name, that lipstick lipstick mark still speaks the same. A fleeting blush that lingers long, like quiet verses in a song. So leave your cup, don't rinse away that little note in rouge and clay. For every rim you've ever kissed is something simple that I've missed. You never need to sign your name, that lipstick mark still speaks the same. A fleeting blush that lingers long, like quiet verses in a song. You always check the door at night, a twist, a pull, then one more check. Like love is found in doing right, not roses placed around the deck. That final click before you turn feels warmer than the fire that burns. Says we're safe, we're home, we're still, without a word, without a thrill. It's not the way you touch my skin, but how you close the quiet in and keep the world beyond the frame, so I can dream inside your name. I used to rush, I used to roam, but now I wait to hear that sound, the closing voice that says we're home when all the lights have settled down. That final click before you turn feels warmer than the fire that burns. It says we're safe, we're home, we're still, without a word, without a thrill. It's not the way you touch my skin, but how you close the quiet in and keep the world beyond the frame, so I can dream inside your name. And if one day I go before, I hope you still lock every door and feel me standing in that sound, still turning keys where love is found. It's not the way you touch my skin, but how you close the quiet in and keep the world beyond the frame, so I can dream inside your name. You never fold them straight or tight, they lean like trees against the wind. But somehow that imperfect sight feels more like home than what's been pinned. No corner shop, no perfect lines, just warmth from where your heart aligns. And though the shelf looks half askew, it's full of things I've come to view. I've learned that love's not symmetry, it's messy, soft and wild and free. And in the way those towels lie, I see your truth and don't ask why. stacking cloth with care, a song that's only half in tune. But I would trade the perfect square for morning hens that fold in June. No corner sharp, no perfect lines, just warmth from where your heart aligns. And though the shelf looks half askew, it's full of things I've come to view. I've learned that love's not symmetry, it's messy, soft, and wild and free. And in the way those towels lie, I see your truth and don't ask why. So fold them wrong, fold them again. I'll find my joy in every bend, for every crease you leave behind is part of what I've come to find. I've learned that love's not symmetry, it's messy, soft, and wild and free. And in the way those towels lie, I see your truth and don't ask why. You always start with your left shoe like clockwork in the morning, hey. I don't know why, but watching you puts calm into my scattered days. Your patterns speak in quiet lines, no need for talk, no grand designs, just little things that show you care, like which shoe first and how you wear. I never ask the reason why. You tie that knot, then lift your eye. But in the pause between your moves, I find a world that gently proves. The hallway creaks beneath your step, a rhythm slow then light then gone. You leave the day like secrets kept, and I just hum your morning song. Your patterns speak in quiet lines, no need for talk, no grand designs, just little things that show you care, like which shoe first and how you wear. I never ask the reason why. You tie that knot then lift your eye. But in the pause between your moves, I find a world that gently proves. And if one day the laces fray, I'll still recall your start each day, with left foot first and grace so wide, like love that walks with quiet pride. I never ask the reason why. You tie that knot then lift your eye. But in the pause between your moves, I find a world that gently proves. I hear your keys drop in the bowl, that clink that says you're finally here. No trumpet call, no evening stroll, just quiet proof you're drawing near. It's not the door or creaking floor that tells me more than ever before, but how you toss those silver rings and fill the house with simple things. The sound that settles in that dish beats any grand romantic wish. For all I need is that small tone to know I'll never sleep alone. You take your shoes off slow and low, then hum a line from yesterday. And though you never tell me so, that key drop means It's not the door or creaking floor that tells me more than ever before, but how you toss those silver rings and fill the house with simple things. The sound that settles in that dish beats any grand romantic wish. For all I need is that small tone to know I'll never sleep alone. Swap out bowls or scatter, then I'll still wait for that little cling that tells me home walks in with wings. The sound that settles in that dish beats any grand romantic wish. For all I need is that small tone to know I'll never sleep alone. You bring the cup with sleepy grace, steam curling soft above the brim. You rest your palm to shield the space, so none of it escapes the rim. You never say what that is for, but I've seen mornings filled with more. In that small act I feel you keep the warmth for me before I sip. It's not the drink that wakes me slow, but how you guard what you bestow. And in that quiet, steady calm, you love me with your open palm. We sit out where the robins call and let the sky begin to light. You pass it over, hands so small, but giving more than just the right. You never say what that is for, but I've seen mornings filled with more. In that small act I feel you keep the warmth for me before I sip. It's not the drink that wakes me slow, but how you guard what you bestow. And in that quiet, steady calm, you love me with your open palm. So if the coffee turns to cold, I'll still recall your fingers hold. For what you gave was not just heat, but something kind and still and sweet. It's not the drink that wakes me slow, but how you guard what you bestow. And in that quiet, steady calm, you love me with your open palm. You never fold them straight or tight. They lean like trees against the wind. But somehow that imperfect sight feels more like home than what blood's been pinned. No corners sharp, no perfect lines, just warmth from where your heart aligns. And though the shelf looks half askew, it's full of things I've come to view. I've learned that love's not symmetry. It's messy, soft, and wild and free. And in the way those towels lie, I see your truth, and don't ask why. While stacking cloth with care, a song that's only half in tune. But I would trade the perfect square for morning hands that fold in June. No corners sharp, no perfect lines, just warmth from where your heart aligns. And though the shelf looks half askew, it's full of things I've come to view. I've learned that love's not symmetry. It's messy, soft, and wild and free. And in the way those towels lie, I see your truth, and don't ask why. So fold them wrong, fold them again. I'll find my joy in every bend. For every crease you leave behind is part of what I've come to find. I've learned that love's not symmetry. It's messy, soft, and wild and free. And in the way those towels lie, I see your truth, and don't ask why. We bought 2 chairs that face the glass. They catch the light at 8:04. You sip your tea, I let time pass, and neither of us asks for more. No need for words, we've said enough. In creaking wood and coffee stuff, that view becomes a kind of prayer each morning that we both are there. It's not the view that holds my gaze, but how you breathe in silent ways. And though the window shows the sky, the light lives more within your eyes. You read aloud on Sunday noon. I fake a nap, just watch you speak. And even though you change the tune, your voice still makes the silence peak. No need for words, we've said enough. In creaking wood and coffee stuff, that view becomes a kind of prayer each morning that we both are there. It's not the view that holds my gaze, but how you breathe in silent ways. And though the window shows the sky, the light lives more within your eyes. And when we're old and skies turn gray, let's keep those chairs still faced that way. No blinds to pull, no need to hide, just you and I and morning's tide. It's not the view that holds my gaze, but how you breathe in silence light lives more within your eyes. You think I sleep through all of it, but I can feel your fingertips tuck in the edges smooth and tight, like holding me without the light. You never say a single sound, but still I know when you're around. Your touch beneath the linen seam protects the pieces of my dream. It's not the blanket's weight I need, but how you tend each fold and plate. When the night begins to chill, you're there to warm me soft and still. I shift a bit, you move with care, adjusting corners, tucking air, as if the cold might find a gap unless you close it with a wrap. You never say a single sound, but still I know when you're around. Your touch beneath the linen seam protects the pieces of my dream. It's not the blanket's weight I need, but how you tend each fold and play. And when the night begins to chill, you're there to warm me soft and still. So keep your hands where silence lives, where no one asks and no one gives. But somehow every night I find your quiet love has stitched the time. It's not the blanket's weight I need, but how you tend each fold and play. And when the night begins to chill, you're there to warm me soft and still. Touch my sleeve before I leave, and smooth the fold just by the cuff. No mirror shows what you perceive, but somehow you see just enough. Your fingers press, then lift away, like final notes before the a silent act of setting right the way I carry you in life. You never say you look askew, just fix the part that feels like you. And in that crease, that gentle line, I wear your care like tailored sign. One morning you were still asleep, and I walked out in wrinkled wear. The collar tugged, the edge too steep, and all day long I missed you there. Your fingers press, then lift away like final notes before the day. A silent act of setting right the way I carry you in life. You never say you look askew, just fix the part that feels like you. And in that crease, that gentle line, I wear your care like tailored sign. So touch my shirt a moment more before I cross the morning door. You stitch me up in quiet grace and send me out your loving place. You never say you look askew, just fix the part that feels like you. And in that crease, that gentle line, I wear your care like tailored sign. The sun is high, the coffee's cold, but I'm still tangled in the bed. Your scent, your laugh, the shape you fold, still hang like whispers that you said. I stretch, I turn, but don't quite rise. You left too soon, but not goodbyes. Your warmth remains, your echo speaks like Sunday still beneath these sheets. You're not here but not quite gone. The linen sings your sleepy song, and every wrinkle, every crease still holds your soul in quiet peace. The dog walks circles by the door. I hear your steps, though no one's near. You left your robe, you left once more, but somehow you're still resting here. I stretch, I turn, but don't quite rise. You left too soon, but not goodbyes. Your warmth remains, your echo speaks like Sunday still beneath these sheets. day long, where love don't need to rise or leave, just curl in cotton and believe. You're not here but not quite gone. The linen sings your sleepy song, and every wrinkle, every crease still holds your soul in quiet peace. She taps the wheel at every red. 3 fingers light like she's a drum. She doesn't even turn her head, just plays a beat, then hums and hums. The radio don't play her song, but she still taps and rolls along. And in that rhythm I can find the calm that keeps my restless mind. I don't need maps or guiding stars, not when her fingers know the bars of every pause the road might make. She gives the stillness its own shade. Sometimes she sways just ever so, and bites her lip at yellow light, the kind of dance you barely know, but it still moves the air just right. The radio don't play her song, but she still taps and rolls along. And in that rhythm I can find the calm that keeps my restless mind. I don't need maps or guiding stars, not when her fingers know the bars of every pause the road might make. She gives the stillness its own shade. To breathe, I'll ride with her and never leave. And every red light we go through, she'll drum a love forever true. I don't need maps or guiding stars, not when her fingers know the bar. Its own shade. You close your book with quiet grace, a finger marks the page you love, then turn to me with softened face, like words have drifted from above. The stories in the chapters fade, but something lingers where you lay, your eyes still glowing from the lines, now looking into what is mine. It's not the tale you just let go, but how you pause and breathe it slow. And in that hush before we sleep, you give me something I can keep. dim, the pillow warm. You tuck the cover neath your chin, and though the house no longer hums, the moment feels like we begin. The stories end, the chapters fade, but something lingers where you lay, your eyes still glowing from the lines, now looking into what is mine. It's not the tale you just let go, but how you pause and breathe it slow. And in that hush before we sleep, you give me something I can keep. So read your heart out page by page, I'll hold you close in every stage. And when the spine is worn and shook, I'll still be here when you close the book. It's not the tale you just let go, but how you pause and breathe it slow. And in that hush before we sleep, you give me something I can keep. You use my screen, but leave it just the way it was before you came. No tabs closed down, no scrolls discussed, like every word still holds my name. You see the things I leave halfway, but choose to let them gently stay, as if you know my mind by heart, and don't want any dream to part. You never ask what I was on, just close the lid and move along. And in that quiet I can feel the way you hold what I don't heal. You never read the lines I write, but still you save them just in case, like keeping corners tucked in tight, so I don't lose my place in space. You see the things I leave halfway, but choose to let them gently stay, as if you know my mind by heart, and don't want any dream to part. You never ask what I was on, just close the lid and move along. And in that quiet I can feel the way you hold what I don't heal. And when the pages go unread, I'll know you kept the threads I thread, by leaving open every mark. You honor even what is dark. You never ask what I was on, just close the lid and move along. And in that quiet I can feel the way you hold what I don't heal. You fold the napkin edge to edge, with corners neat and creases fine. It sits there silent on the ledge, but says more than a glass of wine. You never rush, you never pause, just hold the cloth with quiet cause. And in that fold I feel you speak in ways that words would make too weak. It's not the meal or what we share, but how you show me that you care. And every fold you press so true feels like a vow tucked into view. Sometimes we dine with just a bite, but still that napkin finds its place. A little act that sets it right, like stitching love in time and space. You never rush, you never pause, just hold the cloth with quiet cause. And in that fold I feel you speak in ways that words would make too weak. It's not the meal or what we share, but how you show me that you care. And every fold you press so true feels like a vow tucked into view. So keep that fabric bending slow, your way of saying what I know, that love's not loud or grand or wide, but lives in linens placed with pride. It's not the meal or what we share, but how you show me that you care. And every fold you press so true feels like a vow tucked into view. The list and careful lines, eggs, milk, and bread all stacked in place. But nestled in between the signs, a note appears in your soft grace. Just love you scribbled in your hand, a word the clerks won't understand, but I see it in aisle 3 and smile like it's just meant for me. It's not the groceries that I seek, but how your letters gently speak. Between the flour and the tea, you buy a little joy for me. I fold the paper in my coat and read it twice beneath my breath, like it's a vow in every note that turns a task to something blessed. Just love you scribbled in your hand, a word the clerks won't understand, but I see it in aisle 3 and smile like it's just meant for me. It's not the groceries that I seek, but how your letters gently speak. Between the flour and the tea, you buy a little joy for me. So write your love in a list and ink, in spots where most forget to think. And I'll keep every crumpled page like treasures age beyond their stage. It's not the groceries that I seek, but how your letters gently speak.